August 7th, 2017. Let's start over. At 18 months, I joined Roanoke Academy of Gymnastics in the Mom and Tot class. At age 7, I joined aerials, my first competitive team. At age 12, I made it to level 6, the first level of non-compulsory gymnastics, in which I had the ability to create my own routines. At age 14, I won my first state title on bars. At age 15, I won my second title, this time on balance beam. Flashing back to the first image on August 7th, 2017, my life was completely turned upside down. A typical day at the gym left me unable to walk, stand, or even sit due to excruciating pain. I decided this was inevitably a sign that it was finally time for me to quit the sport that had defined my life, and I subsequently took 6 months off. Flash forward 9 months. I won my third consecutive state title, this time on floor, and earned a spot on America's Top 100. These successes didn't come without a price. Countless sprains, multiple breaks, several concussions, 8 weeks in a neck brace, 2 surgeries, and permanent damage led me to become who I am today. Gymnastics has been known to be quite physically taxing, but many are unaware of its extent. On vault alone, elite gymnasts reach almost 16 miles an hour approaching the table, then convert the speed into huge amounts of power, propelling off the table and launching themselves almost 10 feet into the air, flipping and twisting simultaneously, leaving only several thousand tenths of a second window of opportunity for success. Then comes one of the most devastating physical parts of the sport, the landings, where several hundred pounds of force are absorbed by the gymnast's body. This frequently leads to injury and chronic pain, with combined data from 73 studies showing 51% of gymnasts experienced injury in the past year and 29% were afflicted with chronic injury at the time of the study, meaning gymnasts are often forced to continue to train and compete while injured. Due to these unnatural stresses, young girls' bodies can be greatly affected, as gymnastics has proven to stunt growth, cause delayed puberty, and create low bone density in a way that bones have to try to catch up with the quickly developing muscles. The effects carry on long after retirement from the sport, with common stress fracture development and a high risk of osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. The psychological effects aren't insignificant either, especially in a sport where success is achieved far less frequently than failure. Sometimes several failures. Due to the commitment necessary to be successful in gymnastics, with optional level girls, those in levels 7 through 10, are training 20 hours a week, and elite or Olympic level gymnasts on average about 30 hours a week, many are forced out of typical high school classes and into homeschooling. This leads to a sort of self-identification in the sport, as it is by far the main component of their lives. Because of this identity in gymnastics, many have the illusion of inadequacy when they don't obtain perfection. In one study of gymnastics trainers, 80% reported working with gymnasts with eating disorders, and almost all of them with mental health disorders. Many of these disorders and anxieties come from the extreme competitive nature of the sport, but even more so from the idea of perfection surrounding it. Not only will gymnasts be subjected to extreme pressure from coaches, but they will also be critiqued harshly by judges at competitions, where they lose points not only on performance, but also on appearance. However, it isn't all bad. They are exposed to stressful situations early in life, developing mental toughness, work ethic, and self-discipline levels high above average. In the end, the benefits of lifelong connections, mental and physical strength, and determination to do anything imaginable far outweigh the sacrifices made to achieve success. Last month, gymnastics got me my first job, coaching the next generation of gymnasts, and I can only hope that they find the same respect, admiration, and love for the sport that I have.